rambling man.
I think
he was born to be a rambling man.
I think we need a counter for every
a living, doing the best he can.
Wow.
Shut up, Kevin.
It's totally just
time
Matt.
for leaving. I hope you understand.
Kevin's gotten to that point too. Shut up, Kevin.
Rambling man.
Toker, I was going to ask if we could implement a shut up meter for every time we have to say shut up, Kevin, or shut up, Matt, or shut up, anybody. I think we should implement that.
Please let me finish.
Did you start?
No. He hasn't had a chance to.
I thought that was my shtick.
Good morning.
Finish.
Can I finish? This is going to be the Ross Perot episode. Nope. No politics. Even if they're from the 90s and that person is dead. Roll 2020.
Everybody?
Every week. Every week.
The highest I roll all night long.
17.
Motherfucker.
11.
20.
Please, God, somebody roll a 21.
I'm going to punish us all. Kevin, do previously on.
Yes.
Previously on HomeBrew Detritus.
Hey, first take.
All right. You didn't even peek the mic.
Yeah, I'm going on record saying that. Jeff Goldblum's jumping on a bandwagon.
Ben Diesel, if you ever watch our show, please come run a game for us.
Dear Jeff Goldblum, you can jump on my bandwagon anytime. You're
Hey,
a delivery.
oh,
Yeah, that was not an indictment. So we got 7 party members with the Glaive. The Glaive has its own. They should have its own Zoom window, as far as I'm concerned.
It's the only weapon that has an annoying backstory too.
It has a phenomenal backstory, sir. You shut your mouth.
And then cast a cure moderate on myself.
Okay.
And at that, we would be back at the top of the round, but unfortunately, I think we're just out of time.
Oh, that
Already? Are you serious?
Yeah, we're just out of time. So we will continue this intense combat next week. Yeah, the last time he said previously on HomeBrew Detritus.
Previously on HomeBrew Detritus.
That was
Previously
great.
on HomeBrew Detritus.
I get it. He got all excited, and yeah.
I liked it. That was one take.
I had my headphones around my neck, and I still heard it. Yeah, completely clear.
It was very moderated. I thought you did a very good job. Very deep and
I tried to lean. I made sure to lean back.
Very professional, sir.
Lean back.
Very professional.
Like you're a Maxell commercial. You're just kind of like you're.
Yeah, but I don't think you can lean into the next room, though.
Oh, you can.
I'm hoping that one day we can get our Patreon to the point where we can do an animated show like Invincible, because that was a fucking dope cartoon.
I haven't watched that. I've got it on my list, but I'm embarrassed to say what I'm watching right now. But I'm gonna finish that.
Are you watching right now?
No, don't be embarrassed. Tell us.
It's not anything good.
What is it?
That's a given. You have shit taste in music. It's a given.
First off, fuck off, Frank.
He's a brony and is watching the latest My Little Pony episodes.
But he's also got kids, so that.
Yeah, and Kevin,
No,
if
he
you're-
does it at night.
And if you're going to let him answer the question?
No. It's more fun to speculate.
I'm also a salesman by day, so I'm thinking of my answer as they're giving them to me.
Tell us what you're watching.
So there's two things I'm watching right now. One is I'm a big fan of like Fate, the anime series.
Oh, you're watching the Wink Saga?
No, I've not watched them Winx. I started watching that. It's guys are so teenagery. So my wife wants to watch it with me. So that's a joke for Noob Show. But
she's such a lovely woman.
She's so good. She's really good. My wife's amazing and eternally patient.
Would you answer the damn question?
Yeah. So Fate Zero. I'm watching Fate Zero right now, but it's bizarrely like sexual. It's like a weird. I don't understand.
It's anime. Yeah.
It is no, but I mean the other Fates were not like Like the elevator is a fucking bath where everybody's naked. I don't understand that. You take an elevator that's a bath to the next floor where you fight a bunch of things. It's yeah. Anyway, Artoria though is awesome.
Why are you sharing both what Barb Chains does and
it's applicable? It's applicable. Watch the show.
I don't know if I can
I
watch
set
something.
up multiple monitors inside my monitors,
Yeah.
so I work with 3 monitors.
that's not
Anyway.
nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be, though, Matt. That doesn't.
Yeah, no, it's. I was expecting like,
I'm embarrassed by it. And I'm watching Seven Deadly Sins, which is also
hey,
really,
that's
like,
a
middle-
good anime. That's a
That's
good
a
anime.
dope show,
It's
man.
really good. I really like it a lot. But no, but it's Fate. I really like Fate. I just can't I can't watch that when my kids are up, and so I'm like,
Mm.
Fan
like-
service.
I'm not the biggest fan of the whole Fate
I
idea,
love-
the Holy Grail competition,
Yes.
and
Stay Night is like my top. It's my number 1 anime. I love Stay Night.
I
Stay
have
Night
no
was
idea
pretty
what
good.
any of you are talking about.
Netflix. It's
latest,
free, basically.
the latest I'm watching is Jujutsu Kaisen.
That's
It's
on my list.
HBO Max and Crunchyroll,
Mhm.
Yeah.
but it is really good.
And I'm learning to speak Japanese, and I really want to go there.
I also want to go to Tokyo. We should go to Tokyo together.
All of us.
Oh, you fucking weird.
That Patreon goal, send us to Tokyo.
We'll live stream the entire trip.
Yeah, I'm sure that'd
Their
be
fucking
very
umbrellas
entertaining.
are weird. I don't want to go there.
We'll get the same capsule hotel.
What, like all together?
All of us. I'm down.
No, just me and Matt.
oh,
I did
Yeah,
want
I'm
to go
fine
when
with
they
that.
had the Dark Souls Cafe. I don't know if it's still around though. That seemed
Probably.
fun.
that'd be
I want
fucking
to
awesome.
see. I want to see the life-size Gundam. The mech thing that they've. I want to go. I want to go.
Gundam's
see
right.
that.
It was a Gundam.
And I want to buy panties from a vending machine.
I want to buy squid eyeballs from a vending machine
Yeah,
so
I'll
I can
send you
throw
some
them off an
addresses. I'll
overpass.
send you some addresses. So anyway,
I want
I
to stay
forget
in
who
a
it was. I forget who it was. They were showing vending machines were all over the place there.
yeah.
Like you can be going down an old dirt road in the middle of nowhere, and there'll be like a pristine vending machine where you can get just all kinds of crazy shit out of it.
That accepts bank cards.
You can't do that here. I mean,
No.
I robbed the vending machine in my high school while I was in school. Like that's,
Write that down for Noob Show, please.
You can do
Thank
that.
you.
You can do that like in manufacturing plants. They have like machines you can like swipe your card, and you get like a pair of gloves or safety glasses or
Yeah, God
fucking
forbid
female products. There's all kinds of shit in these vending machines. It's really weird.
right. It's not the fact that there's so much shit in the vending machines. It's the fact that the vending machines are in places that are so obscure and nobody's robbed them. Like
Yeah.
here, you couldn't do that because somebody would rob the shit out of it almost immediately.
Two things I want to say about the vending machines at manufacturing plants. They don't charge you money. It's on your employee ID number. You say
Yeah, I mean, I
you get,
wasn't going to accounting, but yeah.
but they know how many of their inventory that they've lost, and you get a certain number per week. As for the stealing shit from vending machines, we don't live in such a social world. They are very state
monoculture.
first. Yeah, monoculture, and our state is important. Everybody, community, work together for the greater good.
You know,
Except
we
for
can't even
those
get
that aren't.
together for that with the 7 of us.
No, no, we can't.
No.
That's because I hate all of you. So
Especially not in combats.
There it is. And we left off in a combat. And I want to get into it because I want to get through this combat. I want to get y'all to the Smuggler's Cove. I want that to happen.
Yeah, I want to meet the smugglers.
I also kind of want some of you to die along the way, so
Don't worry, it'll happen.
it might just
Well,
happen.
think of it this way, Frank, and you can go to bed.
I have. I very much thought of that.
Welcome back to the map.
Mhm.
We had gotten through. We were about to start round 4 of this combat. And to start off this round 4, we're going to jump right to Dorian.
Okie dokie. I'm going to cast Vanish and make a move towards Akage.
I like your tactics.
Where at?
Hold on. Sorry, I don't have the annotator. There you go. Let's see, 5, 15, 20. I think right here. If I'm, I don't know if I'm wrong, but whatever.
5, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, that 30. I get you there.
Okay. Well, I vanished.
Ooh, let me do the object manipulation.
Ooh.
I did that before game.
Yeah, you manipulate the object.
I manipulated the fuck out of that object. Akage.
Please stop.
Ooh, okay. Akage can really only do one thing.
Not die.
And that is stop playing my turn. Take a 5-foot step here.
And then fall unconscious because you're at 0 hit points.
Nope. Move action, draw a potion. Standard action, drink it.
All right.
I will tell you.
You'll tell me everything.
I guess you want me to tell you how many hit points I get from it, or just
Yeah, what do you? I mean, you draw the potion of.
cure light wounds.
Okay.
Last one. Oh, good. That's a
Minimum
2.
healing.
Well, no, almost.
Almost.
It's a 2 plus 1 for 3. Dope. That's my
Ooh.
turn.
All right, then we will go to Mon, I believe. Yes.
Come on, we'll move to this red circle. And then he will cast a spell, Barb Chains, on the 2 crocodilian dragon guys on the right side.
They have
So
to be on the ground for that.
Nope. 2 chains, 2 spectral chains coming to attack him. So I'll do 2 attacks. Nat 20,
Okay.
Yeah.
and then an 18 plus 6.
That's 2 hits.
Oh, I need 2 will saves.
Okay. Now, if they fail this will save, what happens?
They are shaken for 1d4 rounds.
Okay, cool. The first one's will save is a 20 on a
Yeah,
20
fuck you.
total.
Yeah, fuck.
And the second one's will save is 19.
Yeah, well then fuck you. But they still take. Well, I still got a nat 20 on it.
Yeah, you'll still do double damage from that one.
So let's just go ahead and do this. I will clear this. The first one takes
Which one is going to be your first one?
the one south of Akage.
Okay.
He will take 5 points of damage. And then I will roll my percentiles, and I get a.
Wait, that's the one you critted?
No, that's just the other one. The one I'm
Okay.
gonna crit's the one on the far right. But I got a 73.
All right, give me double damage.
All right. 5 points of damage.
Fuck.
That's doubled.
Mm-hmm.
Phenomenal. However, when you do that, you also cause it to come to the ground. It is no longer flying.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good.
So
That's
you
good.
you hit it and it caused it to drop some. The other one is going to give a fly check to make sure that it doesn't drop, and it does not. But that one didn't get to take a fly check; it just automatically dropped the rest of the way to the ground
Take that, sucker.
from your massive 5 damage crit.
Sorry, look, they're on the ground, isn't it?
That's fine.
I did something.
Now there go. This one will 5-foot step here to the closest enemy. The other
Don't do
one,
that. Don't do that. Come on.
The other one will do fly check to see if he can. And he does. He will move here, so they're not flanking. They're not charging.
He beats a 24 on his fly.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
Don't do that, Tucker.
yeah. I rolled pretty good with a +10.
Do it. Bring it.
Actually, I only beat it by 1, so I should have checked. I forget your CMD's so high.
I'm real bouncy.
Bouncy.
All right, so the first one that's on the ground will take its bite attack. It didn't have enough room to charge, so just 1 bite attack at you.
I should have fought defensively.
Do I want a power attack?
You don't want to do that either.
I'm not flanking.
Do it.
I think I do want a power attack. I'm going to power attack with both of them.
All right.
First one. 17.
Nope. Miss.
All right. A little less than a 50-50 chance of hitting you then without
Eat
the
ass,
flanking and
alligator.
stuff. Oh, 16 on the die.
And you probably hit.
Yeah, so that's going to be a 22.
Yep. Yep. You hit.
No crit this time, though. Our attack's still pretty nasty.
Pretty nasty.
That is 10 damage.
Okie dokie. That is a bad thing.
Are you face down in the dirt?
I am
She say-
unconscious and dying.
She say that this doesn't hurt.
You know what sucks about that? Is they
Yep.
5-foot step, they can still full attack, which means they
Mhm.
both still have tail slaps. It's
Are
only
they?
If
Are they smart
if they
enough?
use-
Don't do that.
I'm only going to tail slap
if-
with one because if I'd done that right, it would have been a bite and a tail slap, then a bite and a tail slap. A bit 2 times. I'm only going to tail slap 1 time.
Do what you gotta do.
That is an 18 on the die with a +0. That was an
Yikes.
18.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
unconscious, so that's flat-footed.
What are you at? -6? You're at -6?
Yep.
What's your con?
Do it. Just do it. Do it. Do it. I'll tell you after.
Do the damage,
I'm
pussy.
telling you now. D4 +3.
So you're saying there's
Yeah.
a chance.
6.
Dead.
Ooh.
Oh.
Kermie
Da-da-da-da.
dead.
Do some fucking flying alligators.
You told me I just played this clip and the clip showed that if a Kage dies, not
You've
to
done
just
that
say
already.
a Kage dies, yeah. So the tail slap hits you right in the dick.
Oh.
It explodes.
Asshole.
That sucks. I mean, I wanted to kill somebody, but I don't feel good about it.
Well, you wanted to kill.
Yeah.
You wanted to kill somebody, but you didn't want to kill your coolest character. I get it. But
Hey,
hey,
I'm still alive. What are you talking about?
You might should have
Just
died like in a
3
epic
times.
boss fight, not against a fucking flying alligator.
and this glaive slides off into the ocean, lost.
Oh,
Forever.
it's still like your blade is still alive, and it's his turn
You
next.
lost 2 characters tonight.
Oh.
Yeah, with
shit.
that makes the CRs for the rest of the island that much easier.
So no, these pack animals swoop in on the one that seems most by itself and alone. And when they swooped in, you were kind of out there by yourself. They come in for the kill. There's a bite into Akage's arm. There's another bite into his chest. And as he goes to slump down, the tail whips around and catches him right in the neck, causing a severe fracture and permanent death.
Broke his dick.
And it broke his dick. It exploded right out of his spine.
Well, actually, it hit him in the dick and it shot up through his body and out of his brain
Yeah.
like a rocket.
Are you the DM now?
Go ahead, explode.
The last one
Flies in and hits Akage right in the dick.
right in the dick.
I don't like it.
Oh, I'm not a fan either.
Last one swoops around out this way. Nim,
That's 2 characters now.
All right, so a mud elemental rises up from the depths, right here.
Do it at a Kage square so a skeleton gets caught up in it.
Well, it wasn't there before, and that's where I was. I'm going with the way I planned it, and I'm going the one on the left. It attacks that one.
The mud elemental comes up into this water and just gets washed away into nothingness. So
That's
what do you
not
do
how
with
it
the
works.
rest of
It
your turn?
functions in water and land the same way.
Okay.
But I rolled an 8, so it probably doesn't do shit.
Did you not
Um,
watch Spider-Man 3?
It's not a
The
Sandman.
best one? The best one?
It's a 15 hit.
I wish noob had died. Yeah. Oh,
Oh, it
wait.
does hit.
15. Let me double check. I think
So does
that's
my parents.
Melee.
right on the money. Right on the money. AC 16.
All right. So it hits, and
No. You got a 15 or a 16?
I rolled an 8. I got a 7, so it's a 15.
So you missed by 1. They're AC 16.
Aw. All right. Well, then there's a mud elemental right there.
I'll take
And,
What does Nim do?
at this point, I'll cast haste on everybody.
Okay.
I wasn't expecting a boss fight right off the boat, but yeah, I'll cast haste on everybody. Everybody gets haste for the next 8 rounds.
Y'all
How
keep
fast-
calling this a boss fight. It's not a boss fight.
It feels like a boss fight.
Well, that's just you're bad at this game.
I'm doing pretty well, all right?
There's 8 of us, and including Akage's glaive and his katana, and there was only 3 of them. There's still 3 of them.
Yeah.
There's only 5 of us.
So what does Nim do?
I cast haste on everybody,
Haste on everybody. Any movement?
including my mud elemental. And no, I'm not moving, and I'm still invisible.
Okay. Sonder.
I work on putting my crossbow back together.
Okay.
Is she getting bonuses that because she's hasted now?
It's still a full round to I'll say she won't need to spend the move to load it. So 1 full round to get it fixed and loaded.
Yeah.
All right, something.
Small victories, y'all. Small victories. It's where it
Hey,
counts.
Matt, clear your annotations.
Oh, sorry.
Razmat, it's your go.
All right. Well, seeing Kage fall and that was the one I already called out my wrath to the south. So I will step up a 5-foot step here, and then
I think it popped and vanished, but I think there.
and then take a swing on the one that I have my wrath against.
Okay.
I rolled a 15, so 22, 23 with the wrath.
That'll hit.
And then I will do 8 points of damage.
Okay.
Excuse me, 9 points of damage because of wrath.
All right. Severely wounded, but still standing. Dorian.
Okay, my turn finally. All right.
I'm flanked with that mud elemental.
Sure. I will move up and stab that guy on the ground.
Okay.
Does 9, 10, 18 hit it flat-footed?
It does.
All right, then a critical hit, also sneak attack.
Let's roll with all the dice tonight.
58 if you need the percentiles.
Double damage. We'll see if it's still allowed for debilitating, maybe.
Okay. Let's see. 18 damage.
18.
Yep.
All right. You jab it. It goes to kind of like throw its wing in front of you, but you slice through the wing. You have now denied it its ability to fly, but it is still alive.
Did you take your extra attack from haste?
No, I didn't.
Because you just 5-foot stepped.
Totally.
Oh, I forgot to as well, but I'm already.
Then 20 hits it.
20 does hit it.
Okay, cool. And since I'm flanking again, 13, 16 damage.
You reach through the hole in the wing, and you're able to get a good, with your second attack, slice into this drake's throat, and it flops over lifelessly.
Cool.
Okay. Let's go ahead and delete it from the scene there. Ooh. Akage. Amon.
Amon would like to move here. And then I'm going to attack twice on the alligator in front of us.
Well, you can only attack once because you moved.
That's right. Haste makes it a 4-round action. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
And yep. Okay. Never mind. A 9 plus 8. So 17.
It's AC 16, so yes.
All right. So that is 1d8 plus 4 for 8 damage.
And that is another dead drake.
I whip it good.
Then we will go to the last drake's turn. It sees that its companions have fallen, and it dives into the ocean.
Oh, what a wuss.
Effectively, it is fleeing from combat without the rest of its pack to hunt with.
I dive in after that bitch.
Yeah, have fun with that.
You were left in shock.
Is there anything valuable from their corpses that eyes, wings, claws?
Kage's
would
dead.
be used as a
Kage's
spell
dead,
reagent.
and you're like, I want to loot these dragons. It's nice to see.
I want to say that
Not even-
before I forgot.
Not
Change
even
your
a
mind.
momentary thought for the young man who's been at your side and had your back this entire time. You're just like, hey, what kind of money can I get? I get it. I get it. You're an evil character. You never said you were, but it's coming through.
Let it out. Let it out, Frank.
You'll hear a
Just let it
voice
out.
from beyond the grave making you feel guilty about being a stingy bitch.
You gold money hungry whore.
Yeah, so the last Drake had 1 hit point and another 5 rounds before it could spit acid again. So that's why it ran. But yes, the 2 Drakes are dead there on the beach, laying side by side next to a severely mauled and obviously dead young Akage. What does the party do? Razbat
we're
obviously
all
just
eagle.
starts looting.
He
Drakes.
just starts butchering the drakes.
Hey,
think
well,
we're-
to each their own.
He just shoves a Kage out in the water. Get that trash out of here.
I think we're all evil. We've let this teenager die twice, and a third time we actually killed him in the hopes that he would come back as something else.
I've only died twice.
You've died 3 times.
This is the 3rd time, yes.
Yeah. This is your
Yeah.
death.
This is my final death. Akage is done.
We tried.
He's got a belt of giant strength,
Dibs.
braces of armor.
I mean,
a
Raz
plus-
has already taken all that shit.
yeah, just start pulling apart. What's he got on him? +1 katana, plus
We can
2
do this.
blade.
We can do this later. It's fine.
I keep trying.
Yeah.
And
No,
this
no,
game,
no.
when a character dies, its belongings go inert.
Sure.
Let's move the story along.
Yeah. This was a shitty death.
Agreed.
It was.
Agreed. I mean, it was just as shitty as his first death. That was just a undead giant.
At least the lady, the dark lady was there for a minute for that one.
But hey, every death is shitty.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel too bad about Cullen getting killed by the
You
fucking
totally
werewolf
should. That was
blacksmith.
garbage.
It was not. I was trying to do something heroic.
And failed miserably. This is obviously
Yeah.
not that campaign. To
Yeah.
each, the more stingy you are, the better your life will be, apparently.
All right.
Basically.
Dorian bends down, double checking his pulse, checking for any signs of life, anything at all.
Oh my god, his dick exploded out of his chest.
And it's huge. For a child, this is a huge penis.
Yeah, it's
That's
unusual
all.
for.
Child.
Let's edit that part out.
I didn't like what I
Oh,
was saying as soon as I said it.
I was like, he
hated
wasn't a
those words.
child. He was like a teenager, right?
Yeah, he was 19. He was a young
Yeah.
man. He
We
was
could
old
chuck
enough
him
to
at
go
least
into
like
war.
50 meters if he was. Oh, he is stiff, so we could probably throw him.
Yeah, we chuck him out to sea about 50 yards.
Jesus, we're awful at sentimentality.
Yeah.
Really are.
Especially
badass.
This is,
Kevin.
I understand. This is y'all's form of
Probably
grieving.
cope.
Let it out. I know that y'all are super
We're
sad.
done. I mean, honestly, Franks, we're done grieving over Akage because this has
The
been the
first
third
two times
time.
you've
yeah,
Jesus
exactly.
This
That's
whole
why I was like,
campaign.
oh, he's gonna fucking die. All right, let me start thinking about my next character.
See,
ah.
Dorian's writing down notes. This is how you kill him and keep him dead.
So this is how it happens, right? Y'all all said flee, but then people got stuck and couldn't flee. So at one point in time, Razbad was all the way to the left, and Akage was all the way to the right. Those were the two closest to the water. Amon chose to walk towards Razbad, increasing the numbers over there. That's why 2 went after Akage. So really, this is Amon's fault.
Also for not being a real cleric.
Also, keep in mind, I couldn't even get to a car. I have 20 feet of movement. I couldn't get there.
You know
Yeah.
what could have gotten there? A burst.
It's all Akage's
He can't
fault
burst.
I
because he
know
didn't-
he's not a real cleric.
Actually, I think I can, but it costs 2 of my 5 things.
Yeah, that's not worth saving a guy.
Yeah. No,
I,
it's
forgot, I honestly
100%.
forgot I could do that.
It's 100% Akage's fault for not falling back when I knew I should. But
The young
You know, I
brash
feel
kid.
like-
Go ahead.
Yeah, that's basically what I was gonna say. Is like I feel like he was a Kage till the end,
of course,
He was
I'm never
right
not
out
gonna
front.
be.
right there.
My characters are gonna be my characters. Now, I hope everyone is ready
No.
because
No.
I am playing this character,
No.
whatever
No.
it is. And I'm going to
No.
talk this way the entire time.
No.
I'm making a high charismatic character so that I'm always talking. I hope you're ready. This is
my,
your fault.
Ready.
my
Fuck
blade
this
arm is
up,
itching
Tuck.
already.
I can't do that in 2 games. I can't. But just one's enough. You've got Forsaken. You got the Raiders of the Lark for that.
There's a lark.
Well,
Put it
Raiders of the
down
Lark,
sometimes.
he's more Boston. He's a fast talker.
same,
He's
but
not.
the level of
Oh.
annoying is the same. Even though he's my favorite character on there.
Yeah, he
Sometimes I
is-
have to turn
he
it
is awesome.
down, and then I wait about 10 minutes. I turn it back up, and I try to figure out what happened, just because I can't anymore.
That's
But
not true.
it's not true. I do like your character on there, and I would like the fact. Honestly, I think I like the fact that everyone else wants to smack him.
Yeah.
So I'm like, he's like my hero in that game.
Jeb
so-
Jeb Ankleshank is the best character. One of the
I
best
like
characters I've ever played.
So
Okay.
back to the game we're currently playing.
All right,
Um,
sorry, like he's dead.
I loved Raiders. I love Raiders. I can't wait.
Not even joking.
We all know that Cullen's death was the first permanent. Cullen died.
Not the first death, but the first permanent. Yeah.
Permanent
Mhm.
death. This is Akage is dead at
Yep.
this point.
I mean-
There is no one around who knows how to resurrect, who can resurrect. Bit of a spoiler: Smuggler's Cove is not going to have a way to bring Akage back to
I
life.
didn't think it would.
There might be ways to preserve the body. This is an open game; you can do whatever you want to.
Fuck you.
Portable hole filled with that's an icebox.
Economically, I think the dude's died 3 times. I think we
Yeah,
should
and
probably invest in other things.
Nim's witnessed 2 deaths, so that's
I like the portable hole so we can keep bodies so I can embalm them later.
Yeah,
As-
you can
as-
just bury him.
as the
No.
person who's been writing some stories for this game, his mother being out there and being part of the Dark Lady, not having Akage around kind of sucks. But you know what? He shouldn't have died 3 times. So that's just the dice
Agreed.
saying move on. Let that
Yeah.
story hook go. Let it go like Kevin did a few episodes ago, and just hit it in the head with a hammer.
So literally
you
all
wanna
the
do.
previous story hooks are dead. Cool.
No, we've still got a lot out there.
No. It's Kevin's fault you died to a flying fish because there were other great things planned, but they
Yeah.
you get the fish now. Sorry, but
But as your characters right now with Akage's death, where do you go from here?
Well, let's wrap him up in something, I guess, and put him in the hole, the portable hole.
Yeah.
Get him back to town.
I mean, Nim is rather disassociated from him because he was a dwarf for the first little bit he knew him, and then he turned back into a fox, and then he was a person. I wouldn't. Nim wasn't. He was about half and half on. He's fucking eating dead bodies. I'm not mourning him.
Fuck you too, buddy.
I'm
Fuck
just
you
saying
too.
his experience. I mean, Cullen would have missed him, but I mean, Nim is just academically he was unsure about his existence to begin with. So
Dorian knows exactly who to blame for this,
I'm honest, sad.
and will make sure they pay.
Thunder is also sad, but also a little bit feeling sort of the way Nim is just because of the dead body eating. She wanted to have a talk with him about that, what was going on with that, and she never got to resolve that. So it's like, she's sad, but she's also a little bit feeling like maybe he was turning into something, and maybe it's for the best. Who knows? Who knows?
well said.
As a player, I'm kind of sad that never got touched on at all.
It just did.
It was just like, all right, there's a Kage eating a zombie. Moving on.
What was it that you ate the zombie? It was Amon's was the one that noticed that you had turned. You sparked
Undead.
as undead for a moment, and he didn't bring it back up. So
Yeah,
he's
you
just
should
as little
stop
story
giving-
hook as Kevin.
You should stop giving.
Yeah, Sonder saw it too. She didn't see the undead part, but she
Right.
saw.
You all saw him eating the zombies. You could have deduced that was from the witch because she was casting
Yeah.
spells and stuff.
And you did see her spectral hand reach out and touch
Yeah.
it.
You said
Yeah.
it was a flash and he went back to normal.
Yeah,
So I figured he was fine.
yeah. Well, you figured wrong.
Yeah, like I mean, it's still a bit odd.
Who knew it was going to be a premonition?
Maybe it was.
I
Maybe I
mean,
planned your death this whole time.
Past
It's a
history.
zombie.
You plan all of our deaths. I
don't.
No, I don't think he does.
Don't. If I was playing anybody's death, way more of you would have died already.
Also, I'd hope they'd be cooler.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Drake tells that.
just rolled 7 crits in the same combat for accidentally.
Toker's been rolling a lot of crits.
I've been rolling really good, which is a shame because I know the next time I play 40K, which is like a 6-hour long game, I'm going to roll terrible. So
Who cares
if that
about
makes
your
you feel better-
40K game?
I do.
Might care about that.
Nobody
Not
here
on
cares
our-
about that shit.
Not on our YouTube channel. Shut up.
I like 40K, but I'm not committed enough to spend 6 hours playing it.
You're too broke. Be honest. You got to be one of the wealthy nerds to play that plastic crack game.
It's true.
Plastic
You have to
crap.
have a shitload of disposable income.
I'm going to live off pizza rolls so I can buy bottles to paint.
So Akage, did anything interesting happen? Or did you have anything interesting planned for Akage?
He's dead.
Yeah, but did you have anything planned that didn't get to come to fruition?
Yeah. I had a whole lot of plans that I was really hoping to see come up, but
Why don't you,
it never
Yeah.
happened. It's sad now, but
Well,
it's fine.
why don't you tell us one?
Well, as things went on, and if he, he
Toes are
never,
tapping against the wall.
not mine. Is it this? You hear this?
Yes.
What is that? I don't hear anything.
Sorry.
Okay.
Start over. Sorry.
So if he never got resolution about his mother's disappearance or about Dav, well, he didn't care about Dav.
Yeah, Dab's
But-
dead.
Well, but he doesn't know that. Oh, he does know that.
Mm-hmm.
He
my
saw
God.
that.
You saw that.
Yeah, that happened while he was dead. But that was still kind of eating at him. And I was hoping to multi-class him into urban barbarian, just kind of to focus his rage at just the unfairness of the world and that cold fury of focus. But then he died.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So-
to a fish.
And there's a lot I'd like to tell you about stuff that was kind of tied into things I had planned, but that would spoil it for the people who are still alive for this game.
Mm-hmm.
Frakes, we appreciate you being a part of HomeBrew
Hey, I'm
Detritus.
happy. I was happy to be here, guys.
Enjoy.
I hope the business actually goes off, and
Yep.
y'all will send me the check for whatever residuals.
Sure.
Oh no,
yeah.
we never
Yeah.
even broke even.
Yeah.
Shit.
Totally.
So send me
Mail.
a bill.
Yeah.
Send me my final bill.
Your final
Yeah.
expenses.
Starting
Playing the
now, you
game.
die in the game, you
It's
die
always-
in real life.
Enjoy 40K
gonna
though.
go-
You're gonna have that time you needed.
Oh no. Akage's dead. So I'm gonna go drink a gallon of gasoline because when you die in the game, you die in real life.
Oh
Right.
yeah, it's like Mazes and Monsters.
Yeah.
Game.
Game.
All right, Maze Controller, continue.
So yeah, before it's the very first thing that was ever
Weird.
said on this show is starting a new game is always weird, but continuing a session when a character dies is always a little difficult. But
It's
we are
awkward.
going
Y'all-
to
Yeah, it's always
persevere.
like
Howard,
jump
y'all
on
told
board,
me
random
to
stranger.
y'all told me to
up.
shut up. Thank you. That's what I heard for like 20 minutes
Shut up.
after I died.
Yeah, well, you died way early in the episode.
Oh,
Yeah, and then you just kept on grave talking.
See, I muted myself after I died.
Periodically. You guys decide to put Akage's body respectfully in a bag of holding.
It's a shame I'm not a necromancer because
Shut up! Jesus Christ! Game's over. No. What was I saying? Okay, so we put Akage's body. Put Akage's body in the hole. And that night, a bit of a somber, sad night. The next day, the crew makes their way across the southern island. Like the northern island, it is mysteriously quiet, devoid of the sounds of life. That is until you get close to where Gil says the Smuggler's Cove is. You get to kind of a dense rock outcropping, and you can hear sounds of a small town life, clanks and people murmuring and talking. Gil does a kind of better whistle than I just did, and a weird sound. And the sounds kind of taper off, and a small group of people, some humans, some dwarves, one halfling, come around the corner. There's a brief greeting back and forth. Gil explains why it is that you're here on foot and the turmoil that you've been through. She asked if any of the crew from her boat had made it, and unfortunately they haven't seen any dwarves since the last time their ship came through, that were normally from the other island anyway. You guys are offered a chance to come in and rest. It's basically just a few small buildings and a long pier. Sonder, on one of those long piers, you catch a glimpse of a familiar build of a boat, and you get nostalgic for a minute. And as you're looking at the boat, you feel like it's maybe a bit more than nostalgia. This could be a vessel you've been on before. And a dark shape comes off the boat and up the pier. It goes, "Ah, daughter." And we'll see you next week.
holy shit.
Who's your daddy?
Next
wow.
week. Oh shit.
Damn it.
Huh.
Not the mama, not the mama.
Oh god.
Lose your little brother and meet your daddy again for the. Ugh.
So, Frakes, you have to make a character
It's gotta be a
that is-
dwarf smuggler.
that have a reason to be on this island.
The Smuggler Island,
Smuggler
right?
Island. Or it could be somebody who was a part of Saunders' father's crew. Or
I
if you can
have
come up
an
with something
idea.
cooler. I don't think
I've actually got a pretty decent idea
No.
of what I would like
I know
to
what
play.
you're thinking. No.
Merman.
Go to the next one.
What
Go
am
to the
I
next
thinking then?
You're
What
thinking
is
of
he
playing that
thinking?
orc.
I thought he was thinking of playing one of those fish people that killed him.
That was one of the ideas. Bringing out Zed.
Oh, the old fist fighty orc.
Yeah, but no. I've got an idea for a piratey kind of character. Real quick though.
No. Real quick on my end. When you make that character, you should make it at level 6 because everybody's leveled up.
Yeah.
That's what
Everybody-
happens when you lose a party member. All the experience goes to everybody else.
Well, you're leveling up too, and you get level 6 money for one item, which is nice.
We're going to
Trust
do
me.
level 6. I'm going to give out bennies to some people next episode for things they've done in the past few episodes. It won't be Kevin and it won't be Akage because Kevin
He's
killed
dead.
that lady and Akage's dead. The rest of you,
One's dead, one's brain dead.
we'll see. I'm looking forward to the next part of this adventure we've got set up here. That could have gone a lot of ways.
Oh,
One of them was good, and that didn't happen.
That did not happen.
No.
I don't know if
One of the-
my new character idea works out. It might have worked out for the best.
You know, that's why I
Already-
don't feel
already
too
hate it.
bad about killing Akage because I know how much you love making characters.
But I really was into Akage. I liked him. He had a cute butt, and it's gonna be sad to see him go.
Yeah, it was firm yet flexible.
But I'll love to watch him leave.
I feel like Akage was always, he's like that little kid who was always just trying to run out into traffic, and you're just like,
Yep.
stay here, kid.
He was
No.
trying to prove himself.
Yeah, like stop it.
Great,
Just
you're the-
calm down.
You're the pathos newbie in the war movie.
At
Yeah.
some point, you have to take out the life insurance policy and let him go.
Although, can I just say before we go, is it lost on anybody else that we are basically carrying around a mass grave?
I thought we
No,
dumped all those
but-
things
No,
out.
we dumped all
Let me-
those.
It's pretty metal.
I will, and as I didn't get a chance to bring it up, and we'll bring it up later. But yeah, I don't. I mean, we need to bury Akage's body. I don't have. Yeah, we're fighting necromancers and bringing undead back to life. We don't need to carry around undead people with us.
That's why I thought we were putting it in the big hole.
You have to be able to target people to corpses to raise them from the dead.
Yeah, I thought we were grabbing the gem and then just dumping it.
And just throw him overboard. He's dead to me now.
I think we should bury him on the island.
Oh, not
We should
here.
bury him.
This place is fucking cursed.
And so is Yarnum.
Marginally less cursed.
That's
I'm gonna
debatable.
set up my workshop inside that portable hole.
You don't have enough room for that. Also, we want to use it for a portable hole, you turd.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the most expensive item the party's gotten. Just about
that's an expensive item.
It's a fun
Well-
utility item.
I also like how we can keep it cold.
So, do we get any treasure or anything to buy some things from Smuggler's Cove for
Now
level
that
6, or just nothing?
What treasure did you get? The treasure
we-
that I gave you?
And
You
there
could-
were some eyes or maybe some scales from
Something. I mean, God, I mean, we're gonna be level 6, but we're not gonna have level 6 gear.
We got
Nowhere
a
near it.
plus- We got a +1 glaive to sell. Calm down.
+2.
+2 glaive to sell.
Two glaive.
Yeah, your gear is Akage's loot.
There you go. Could I work? Well, I'll talk to you about a compromise later.
No.
It's not how compromises work.
You're terrible at bargaining.
One magic
my
item, Frank.
style of bargaining right there.
Level 6, but you get
No,
one
I
magic
don't.
item.
I don't want any of Akage's loot, but I don't want it to go to waste. So I was thinking maybe 1/10 of what it actually is worth because it's a smuggler's hideout.
Rather just
Oh
get.
look,
use
it's
one of the
Akage's
items.
will. I have it right here.
You get level 6. You get level 6 starting money, but you can only buy one magic item.
I'm not worried about me. I'm worried about y'all.
That's weird.
I'm not-
I have a
I'm
competing
not worried
will.
about us.
Oh no. So he gets level 6 starting item, and he's not in Yarnum, so he can have more than one magic item.
That is horse shit. personally. I might as well say that. That's horse shit. But okay.
We'll talk. I'll talk to him. We'll
Wait
figure it out.
till y'all meet my cutlass.
Yeah, we're at the point now where if at level 6, if he only had one magic item, he'd be underleveled for the adventure. We're at that
Like the
point
rest
now.
of us.
I only do have one magic.
Yeah,
Right.
You're-
That's what
you're
I'm
not
saying.
under
Like the
geared, though.
rest of us.
That portable hole is worth 20,000 gold. You can
It's
sell it for
not combat. It
10,000
doesn't
gold.
help us in combat.
It can give you
It's a
10,000
luxury
gold to
item.
buy stuff with. So
Split-
don't tell me you're underleveled. You've got +1
Split-
weapons you can sell.
I'll send you the account levels per person of how much our
You
we're
send
valued.
it, you bitchy drunk asshole. Let's all get out of here and see you
All right.
next week.
We're still
Bye,
recording.
everybody.
Oh shit! Hi everybody. I didn't
Jeez.
realize that we were meandering so long on our ending. The speed of the leather-winged beasts was astounding. After the large dragon-like creatures had burst from the water, Okage had tried to position himself between the monsters and his less martially focused companions. It had only taken him seconds to realize how much he had underestimated his enemies. Everywhere he looked, Okage could only see the slapping wings, gnashing teeth, and whipping tails of the water drakes. All of his resolve was required to stand and fight. Even still, he was being pushed back, closer to the more vulnerable members of his party. Yet he must stand strong. To flee would dishonor his mother and father. Moreover, turning to run would give these monstrous beasts an opening to attack and certainly kill him. One of the drakes swooped its long neck under Akage's guard, and its snapping teeth tore a chunk from the young man's side. Another slashed its tail across Akage's chest with a brutal strike. He heard his ribs crack and tasted blood in his mouth. He must stand strong. Akage had claimed these people as his own, and as samurai, it was his duty to protect them with his life. If he could buy enough time for his companions to get away, then he will have fulfilled his duty. Duty was more important than life. 2 more savage blows got past Akage's defenses, and the young man's vision faded to gray around the edges. He could barely feel the pain of the fangs tearing his flesh, of the heavily muscled tails bludgeoning his body. He dimly heard the familiar sound of boots crunching across the stony beach toward him in a run. No, Akage thought. You must get away. Take the others and run. Only a weak whimper escaped his lips. As the monsters continued to tear at his flesh, his vision faded to blackness and a coldness enveloped him. Akage had felt this twice before. He knew it for what it was. His death. A death that he had already managed to cheat twice. Akage did not fear this death. He only regretted leaving behind so many. His mother, who had been taken over by the dark half of a forgotten deity. His friends, who would no longer be able to rely on him to watch their back. His father, whose face Akage would never again see. His awareness faded as he felt his essence spill into the river of eternity and be swept away into oblivion.